I want to say that unfortunately I think most of this hearing would have bored the American people because they're looking to see where's the meat. The meat was in the solution.
Yes.
Except for questions on our side, there was no hint that there was a solution. It was about he said, she said, and 2009, it's just the kind of thing that make people wonder where they're going. I want to thank the Attorney General for these regulations he has issued. The only thing that even begins to be a solution is not a statute that is compelled by the gun trafficking we saw here. The reason that Phoenix and that the ATF use these tactics is because the U.S. Attorney can only prosecute paper violations, whether or not you filled out the paper when you bought 1,000 guns, 2,000 guns. So no U.S. attorney in that line would pursue such a matter. The majority has voted down, the majority in this House has voted down gun trafficking law and left the ATF even after the killing of an ATF agent with no remedy for what began under the Bush administration and continued under this administration. But what has this administration done? It has issued a regulation only for 4 of the states which are near the border where these violations going over into Mexico most took place, where a firearm licensee must provide information whenever 2 or more guns are brought within 5 days. So we get a remedy, but it's a regulation that we turned around in the next administration. It applies only to 4 border states. Remember, we're talking about guns that almost brought down an allied nation, Mexico. And if you look to see what has the United States done about it, this regulation by the Attorney General is the long and short of it. And you heard almost none of that here today. The American people were left in the weeds, shaking their heads, wondering why we were having this hearing at all.